Check, check one, two, check, check.
Yeah, if I'm a little bit slow, they wake up. Usually 6.
Need a packet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Busy wiping down. At least you didn't put them up, right?
We came in last night.
I didn't even realize.
Thank God you were there.
Everybody.
You have a clock here too.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll see we call the order at 7:59. And this is the annual meeting, so we have to elect our directors. So take a motion to elect Bob Brunk as chairman for temporary.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Darlene. Second by Dan. All in favor? Opposed? Do roll call?
Not for that, no.
We have to go right to the,
You'll do the chairman, that's all. Then
So I'd like to propose Todd as election chairman. Can I nominate him or do I ask
I'll probably ask.
for nomination for Todd?
I still nominate.
All in favor?
That I do need roll call.
Oh, this we do roll call on? Okay. Kristen?
Aye.
Dan?
Aye.
Janine?
Aye.
Terry? Aye. Darlene?
Aye.
Todd?
aye. All right. All right. Election of vice chairman. I'll take a nomination for Darlene DeCarlo.
I'll nominate.
No other nominations having been reviewed. Nominations were closed by the chairman. Roll call: Kristen.
Aye.
Dan.
Aye.
Janine.
Aye.
Terry. Darlene. Aye for me. Bob. All right. The election of secretary. Look at the nomination to elect Janine Chat.
So moved.
Motion by Darlene. Second by Dan. No other nominations having been received. Nominations were closed by the chairman. And Kristen.
Aye.
Dan.
Aye.
Janine.
Aye.
Terry. Darlene.
Aye.
Bob. And aye for me. Okay. Appointment of chief executive officer. Take a motion.
Flip it over.
Okay, that's why I was looking.
Yeah. So now,
There we go. That's the secretary. All right. Election of deputy secretary. Take a motion to elect Tom Sy.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Janine, second by Bob. At this time, there's no other nominations. Take a roll call. Kristen.
Aye.
Dan.
Aye.
Janine.
Aye.
Terry. Darlene.
Aye.
Bob. And aye for me. All right. Election of treasurer. Now we'll take a motion to elect Kristen Anderson to be treasurer.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Darlene. Second by Terry. Roll call. Kristen.
Aye.
Dan.
Aye.
Janine.
Aye.
Terry. Darlene.
Aye.
Bob.
Going forward, it's not.
Okay. So that's good. All right, approval of the management contract. Take a motion to approve that.
I have a motion.
Motion by
I'll
Kristen, second by Janine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Appointment of Tom Sy as Chief Executive Officer, known as the Administrative Director.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Darlene, second by Bob. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Appointment of Chief Financial Officer, motion to appoint Kathleen Carter.
So.
Motion by Dan,
Second.
second by Janine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And this one, you read it, can you adjust Seaman notice to Seaman law? And the time change.
Okay, take a motion to appoint legal counsel, Seaman Law, attorney to the town of Lockport Industrial Development Agency, and an annual contract rate of $31,888.00, payable in quarterly installments of $7,972, and to authorize him and such associate counsel as shall be deemed appropriate to act as IDA counsel in all project closings at the established rate and to execute contracts for such services.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Bob,
Second.
second by Dan, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, motion carries. Appointment of independent auditor, motion to authorize Lumsden and McCormick to perform annual audit of the town of Lockport Industrial Development Agency and to cause the filing of all required financial reports from the state and local agencies at an annual contract rate of $5,000.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Okay, motion by Janine, second by Kristen, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, motion carries. And take a motion to designate our bank depository, let's see, to authorize the treasurer to maintain accounts in the following banks at her discretion: M&T Bank, Key Bank, Northwest Bank, Evans Bank, and Citizens Bank. Motion by Janine,
Second.
second by Dan, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, motion carries. And adoption of 2025 fee schedule policy and 2025 policy manual. To adopt the 25 fee schedule and re-adopt the policy manual for 2025, including the pilot policy. Motion by Darlene, second by Bob, all in favor,
Aye.
opposed, motion carries. And the establishment of regular meeting dates. Let's see, establish the regular meeting dates as follows: February 13th, 2025, March 13th, 2025, April 10th, 2025, May 15th, 2025, June 10th, 2025, July 10th, 2025, August 14th, 2025, September 11th, 2025, October 9th, 2025, November 13th, 2025, and December 11th, 2025. Take a motion.
What's the date for June? That's a Tuesday. Did it change?
That should be June 12th.
Should be June 12th.
Yeah.
I wanted it to say June 12th, 2025. Take a motion. All right, second. All right, got a motion by Janine, second by Bob. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. And let's see. All right, appointments to committees. Auditing committee, Darlene DeCarlo, Kristen Anderson, Dan Kowiak. Governance committee, Bob Runk, Janine Chat, and Terry Kushba. Take a motion. Motion by Bob, second by Janine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And last but not least, commencement of regular business meetings. The board approved to commence the business of the regular January meeting. Motion by Darlene, second by Bob. In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, so at this time, we will call to order the regular business meeting at 8:08. And we will move right to the secretary's report. We have in your packet, you have the minutes from the December 12th meeting. You have time to look at it. Motion to approve those.
I have a motion.
Motion by Krista, second by Dan. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And treasurer's report, Kristen.
Okay, we'll start with the statement of cash transactions on the back of the balance sheet. We received in cash about $114,000 in December. About $110,000 of that was from the sale of Crown Drive Inc. And we had disbursements of $17,500 approximately for a balance of $1,747,944.15. And we received 3% average daily rate of interest on our savings account this December. So I'll flip it over to the income statement, and you'll see that we had a gain on sale of property of Crown Drive of about $27,000, $4,000 in interest for total income of approximately $31,000. With $41,000 in expenses for a net monthly loss of $10,000, but a year-to-date gain of $251,000. Largest expenses are the engineer's fees. There's 2 invoices for the South IDA.
Yeah, the fast grant.
And attorney's fees for about $7,800, and the typical management fee of $4,400. So I'll flip over to the balance sheet, and you'll see some year-end items of some prepaid expenses that we paid in 2024 for 2025. The accounts payable is a little higher than normal because, again, we're looking at year-end, making sure that we're capturing all the expenses in the appropriate time period. So we have Wendell invoices of the $15,400, Seaman Law for $7,800, some mileage per ton, and Peace. Typical bill. So I present to you the financial statements. Any questions?
Take a motion to approve the financial statements as presented. Motion by Darlene, second by Janine. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. And invoices and bills.
All right, I put forth approval of the January 2025 payments of $37,000. Monthly contract to Lockport, the Wendell invoices as we said, a couple membership dues for 2025, our 2025 property taxes, and the monthly contract to the town of Lockport. Any questions on these? All right, then I ask for approval of.
All right, motion by Kristen to approve the bills, second by Janine. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Alrighty. And Director's report, Tom.
Have a handful of things. Exactly. I'll walk you through these real quick. On the FAST grant, when I had kind of up-to-date discussion with Empire State Development, because frankly, we don't even have a contract that's reimbursement based, but they're kind of a lot weird. And one of their questions was, well, we know you had like the wetlands taken care of and so on, but with the DEC, you haven't dealt with this threatened and endangered species. So thankfully, I didn't have a gun in my office to arm myself. Conversation came up, but nonetheless, even when Wendell had some preliminary discussions vis-a-vis the wetlands and the buffer with the EC, they brought that up. So I'm just letting you know that I've agreed to a minor contract, cost not to exceed $4,000 with WSP. Now, if you've been on the board for a while, when we were really dealing with this issue, we had a biologist that we worked with that's really good, Mike Morganti. Same role, just the company was bought up by a nationwide company, WSP. So I've asked him to join in on those conversations. The challenge probably is going to be, and I won't spend a lot of time on it, is that A, is it still threatened and endangered? Because B, 150 yards across the street for the Cambria, proposed Cambria Industrial Park, they were given green light on this northern area. It was a non-issue. And the habitat isn't that dramatically different other than the giant pile of millies that are there. And so I sort of thought, well, geez, that must be in the Junction Road. They don't fly any further west than that. But if you also remember, when Padma needed kind of a clean and green letter from the DEC to apply for one of her federal grants, she also got on the 10 acres, just totally grassy, a clean and green letter. So I want Mike Morganti to kind of challenge them on those inconsistencies, given how we know that northern area habitats miles by miles. But maybe even more germane, the reason they may not give us a green light is they want to know, like, well, what's the project you're going to be doing? Well, obviously we can't tell what project, if any, till we do this pre-development work. You know, the best we'll be able to do is to say, look, it'll be in this area, you know, it's not impacted by wetlands and so on. So, needless to say, and by the way, I forgot, I must sadly have envisioned this, because in the FAST grant budget, there is actually 10 grand in there for an entity like WSP. So, and remember, this is one of those grants that they fully expect you're spending all of that. So that initial call at the DEC's been scheduled. I'm not sure the exact date. The Paris 2024 works fairly well underway. You can kind of only drag your toe through the water until we receive everyone's jobs report. I think we've probably gotten 5 or 6 of the 16. Usually have to shake the trees a little bit, but that's a March 31st deadline, so we'll obviously be done way before that. Just as an FYI, maybe more, I have a previous existing relationship with the Community Health Centers of Buffalo. They opened up a new clinic in Lockport, calling it Community Health Center in Lockport, on the corner of Main and Locust in that old bank building, which is great because that bank building sat empty for probably as long as the Cadillac dealership sat empty here in the town. Real quality space, both primary care and dental. Just mentioning it to you all so you're aware of it as a resource if you bump into folks that may be, you know, indigent and or, you know, Medicaid or difficulty getting a physician, because in all cases they're taking new patients, but
So that was it.
it's not free. There are, because it's a federally qualified health center, there's fairly aggressive use of the sliding scale. So, yeah. We have established a contact with H5. At this point, it's no different. It's Carlos Jimenez. We'll have to find out long term if he remains in contact. I kind of doubt it. He seems a little more administrative than he does, you know, boots on the ground or, you know, facilities issues. But that contact is kind of officially established. Still wrapping up some stuff with the AV system here, including this digital sign, and then we'll be adding some ceiling mics as well. But that's thankfully almost complete. And then lastly, every 5 years, Niagara County does what's referred to as a comprehensive economic development study. It's required by the Economic Development Administration, Feds, to receive, you know, dollars down the road. I don't know that that would necessarily directly benefit us, if you will, But nonetheless, there's probably 10 of us on a group that's completing an exercise. And I've just recently completed a fairly decent survey. The second meeting is on January 23rd, so I can give you a better sense. And obviously, at the end of that exercise, there is a real quality report that looks at not only kind of current economic conditions, the SWOT analysis, but more importantly, what's kind of the economic development priorities going forward from a county lens perspective. But I'll let you know how that's going. And as I said, I'll definitely share the completed report with you when that's done. They're using, interestingly enough, Chuck Bell and the Harrison Studio folks to facilitate that process. I didn't make the first meeting, so I can't speak to how well they're doing as facilitators. But, yeah. Any questions on that?
Okay. Thank you, Tom. All right, moving on to attorney's report, Tom Seaman.
The only thing that I can mention that Pat wants to see with the project is moving forward towards a closing time. But our official tracks is on out. So that'll move forward. Right? That's good. Other than that,
Okay, thank you, Tom. All right, is there any old business? Any new business to discuss? All right, at this time, I'll take a motion to move into executive session for consultation with attorney. Motion by Bob, second by Terry. All in favor? Opposed?
I'm just
yeah. I think we might as well close the doors.
sure.
I mean, everyone comes in at 5:30, so. It's our same old guy.
Yeah.
Next meeting will be at 8 a.m. Thursday, February 13th.
As long as nobody else
Yeah.
will have,
Yeah,
Form.
if someone else has a conflict, please let Tom know immediately on the phone call.
And you can let us know that we're coming in.
I will. Yeah. I'll talk to Terry today.
Okay, if there's no other questions, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
Have a motion?
Motion by Kirsten, second by Terry. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Huh?
Came out of the house this morning.
Yesterday.
It's the consistency of the quality.
It is.
I have to think, I left it. Find that.
Systems are all
She locks that up.
No, that's just the weather report.
There's Sarah, there's.
No, like I said, I was gonna do it tomorrow. I was gonna plan. I always make sure I read at my room. But I was like, just hold it. I'm gonna try.
Well, I have a
No,
folder
just
too.
give them
It's got a magnetic printer one. Example. Thank you, Phil.
Terry, take care.
Lock it down a lot better. My biggest problem is to buy
So much in my car, it's like a bolo box. Ready.
and I'm into looking. I got one, not this. And just as the weeks gone on. It's like that. It's like that. I swear. I really needed to do Well, I can just go to 50,000. So we'll see, but no, it's not happening.
They did the reorg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They had on this, as the administrator. Oh, shit, I'm sitting up here as a reading through it. Oh my God,
When did that happen? Holy.
I don't know, Judy had.
I knew she was out, but she had any confirmation of what's going on. She can have like lithotripsy or something.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably bad, and she's scheduled for the procedure now.
If it's that big, a lot of times you have to bust it up as opposed to just grab it and yank it out.
But
Huh?
maybe. It's just a pain. That's the
Right.
medication. It's just strange, so I had to make the adjustment mid-meeting.
That is weird.
That's fine.
It's something.
Well, Maureen had picked up on the semen option. I said, nah, yeah, I guess. No, don't type anything out. I'll make a note.
It's better that you guys call it, but it's not.
The minutes.
We ended up, I mean, as far as the firm, she's the firm, like, our bank accounts, everything all the same. The entity itself is the same. It's just.
Okay.
So, up until. It's not. But.
Yeah, I read,
No,
I read it in Mike and David, beer project.
You did, when was that?
What was that, Friday? Must've been Friday night, yeah. So Mike.
Celebrating.
Mike and I. Yeah.
Celebrating.
Their first, that was their first week of the first day. Or maybe just a training that week, I forgot what he said.
Yeah, because Thursday would have been January 2nd.
Okay,
Sorry.
this was,
It
yeah.
would have been Friday, but. Yeah.
Does he must go there somewhat regularly? Because a week before that, I ran into him. No,
Mike.
yeah, Mike. I didn't pay attention to who it was with. You know, it was the Tuesday before Christmas. Because I went out and got like 4 hours.
He was,
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. It's like,
yeah.
heard that someone had seen him there, but I always thought that he didn't clean that place. For various reasons.
Well,
Like
maybe-
half full of fundraisers there that went awry, right, and only, they were coming through the town to their
Yeah, they were.
site plan.
What's up, Brian? What are you up to today? Oh, good.
Exactly right. I'll be here more.
I'm going to the
He's enjoying it.
I'm going to the Orchard Park next Wednesday. He's my brother-in-law. They're smart in the sense that, you know, as they hook up with the Channel 4 bill ties and Thursdays, they like tape live from the Orchard Park Career Project. They have a nice promotion on the table.
Are there 3 of them?
Yeah.
Where's the other?
Victor.
Oh, Victor out in Rochester.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, I was
That
just
was
checking,
nice.
I've driven past, I guess it's driven past, I can see it. From,
219.
Yeah.
It's really nice. We went to the, I'm a motor club member, so we were waiting like, an opening before the public. That was-
Kevin and Kelly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it bigger than this one?
Yeah, bigger and way nicer. Like that one is like, I don't know. Even Garden King, you know what I mean? Like it's,
You can, it
it
looks
was
like
10
that.
million, it was 10 million. Wow. It's really nice and set up for weddings. They've got like a private wedding area for like the bride to get ready. Like they really set it up for weddings. And then the outside area in the summertime, they've got cornhole, they've got picnic tables, like it's a truly a grove, there's lots of trees.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's cool. And
That
even though you
sounds
can see it from the 219, you have to go up through that industrial park to get to it, so it's like in the back corner.
Yeah.
It's like a private spot.
I'm heading to Disney World in May with kids and grandkids and stuff. I want to hurry up and go check out the winter haven.
Yeah.
When I was coming to Lockport, I got an awful lot of money. It was giant.
Right, and
buildings
everything-
sitting out here in the middle of nowhere, kind of like,
I know.
and it's never had a problem.
Now they're printing money. I thought the same thing, like, never gonna make that money. You know how much beer they have to sell?
Every day it's happening.
Yeah. They have some really good beer now. If you like, I like IPAs.
Yeah.
A couple of the ones they have are really good.
Well, I let them like do that, what's the ones that up to number 65?
Oh, the one.
Yeah, the one,
Yeah, that
I mean,
was
they let them
really
just
good.
go through and do stuff.
Yeah.
It's creative.
They must have a really good beer.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's nice that we've got that.
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it's not the greatest, that place is not the greatest for parties upstairs, but it's loud and,
Yeah,
but it's, you know, it's a nice place, so.
It's a nice addition.
Yeah.
but they're not cheap. Daughter's shower was there, smaller. It was great, but it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. That was one thing that always
Yeah.
kind of like irked me a little bit. I'm like, there's breweries that don't have to pay any middleman costs.
Yeah.
They're literally brewing the beer,
Right there.
giving it here. It's just as expensive as any
I
other
know.
brewery. And all
Yeah.
the middleman
Yeah.
distribution, all that.
It's 50 cents and you're selling it for $7.50.
Yeah.
That's a nice, that's a nice margin.
It sure is. Oh my God. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that's how you earn money. Good for them.
You said last time that we